All right, now we're live. Now we're there. Hey, what's up, everybody?
Oh, there's a screen now. Okay.
Yeah, we're there. What's up, guys? Sorry about the ads there. We decided we're gonna start at least try it out. You guys let us know what you think. We're gonna run ads in 3-minute blocks so that we can hopefully, as long as it works out the way they say it's going to work out, have a full hour of content for you guys and not have to worry about ads running in the middle of everything. So let us know how it works out for you guys, the viewers, and we'll go from there. We're playing by ear. How's everybody doing tonight?
I'm very confused why people spend $50 on semi-permanent tattoos.
Who are we and what are we doing there, Dysfunctional Dad?
We are Dysfunctional Gaming, and we're playing.
And you guys give me fucking shit.
Well,
I was waiting until the end.
Well, I wasn't done.
Until the end.
I wasn't done. I figured we'd chat for a minute, and we're doing stuff. This is a chill session. This isn't anything too serious. Like you said, it's easy. It's easy. We are playing A Familiar Problem tonight. It's a one-page RPG. It'll be very familiar. Maybe it won't be that familiar.
That's the name. I thought it was like an actual familiar problem.
No, that's the name. It's the name of the game is A Familiar Problem. It is a one-page RPG created by Marisha Ray of Critical Role and designed by Grant Howitt, who is has worked on a lot of stuff in the RPG industry. He's got a lot of these one-page RPGs, and he's worked on a lot of other larger RPGs too. So you guys are going to play as small magical creatures summoned by a powerful spellcaster as an assistant. But the spellcaster is on something called an adventure and has forgotten all about you. You and your companions band together to show the adventurers that you're worth paying attention to. You decide no. All right. Cool. What's the vibe? What's the vibe tonight, guys? How are you guys feeling?
Still confused about $50 semi-permanent tattoos.
There's a market for everything.
That's true.
Less confusion now. Less confusion.
I'm still contemplating taking that second gummy.
Stop contemplating and do it.
That is entirely up to you, my friend.
Unlimited gummies!
All right. Well, I mean, we can get right into it here pretty soon. You guys have any questions ahead of time? We haven't really talked too much about how this is all going to work. Why is my computer frozen or my camera frozen?
I thought it was just me and
no,
it's gummy and it was kicking in.
One moment, please.
Sure.
Wow.
Uno momento, por favor.
Little brown jug, I love you. Little brown jug. Oh,
okay,
he's back.
Yeah, hey. Or I think I accidentally kicked a
Can
cord
I talk?
And it's super. You always talk.
No, he means like our familiars. Do they talk?
Yes. All right. So
you
the
asked
way
if I had questions, that was a question.
Yes. All right. So the way that this is gonna work is you guys all understand each other. You guys can all talk to each other. You understand other animals. You have picked up some common along the way from your adventuring party, but in order to determine whether or not you fully understand what they're saying, we're gonna roll a d10, and that's gonna make that decision for us. It's gonna be a grading scale, so 10 you understand perfectly, and even maybe a little additional information that you pick up from body language, and then D1 you don't understand a fucking word they're saying, or a 1. You guys get it. Okay. Any other questions?
That was my question. I'm done.
All right. Cool.
Do I have a knife?
Why the fuck would you have a knife?
You start out with no items.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. You're not a shifty weasel. You're just a fucking weasel.
He could be a
I'm
shifty
pretty
weasel
sure
if
that's
he wants to
implied
be.
with weasel.
Are you some secret fucking drug kingpin weasel that we don't even know about?
I can't tell you that.
I have not made names for the adventuring party. Because I just realized that I didn't. So you guys are welcome to name your owners.
Frederick Von Duke.
Okay. All right. So that is an Inquisitor rogue named Frederick Von Duke.
I
Can I name theirs?
You can name theirs if they're okay with it. That's up to them. No. Okay. All right.
Immediate nope.
So the adventuring party will be a little bit involved in the story, but you guys are really the main focus of it. So whether they're named or not is not a huge
Mine's
deal.
Pretty Lady.
Pretty Lady. All right. Yeah.
Roscoe P. Coltrane.
Bertram Treehopper.
Bertram Treehopper. Okay. All right.
Threw the Skittles away. That was a mistake.
And it does. It was Frederick Von what?
Duke.
Does he go by Frederick or the whole name?
Frederick Von Duke, the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
You got to say the whole thing every time, like a track dog quest.
Okay, cool. All right. If we don't have any more questions, we can go ahead and get started.
I have no more questions, I think.
I'm looking over. I think my coffee is ready. I'm going to grab a quick mug of coffee, or maybe my lovely wife could grab me a quick cup of... Yes, she can grab me a quick cup of coffee.
This is the
Somebody
part
come
you say
up
I
with
love
a...
you.
I do love her very much.
Thank you, and I love you. Say it louder.
I was going to when she brought it.
Yeah,
Put me on the
that's right,
spot
sorry.
like this.
I know.
God,
It's coffee, and you're the DM.
it's very important.
Yeah.
Eh.
Yeah. You don't drink coffee?
No.
Nope. It's more of like a
Do,
dessert treat for me
Mm.
if I get one.
are we going to? Do you have that overlay?
I do. And once we get
Okay.
started, I'll switch over to that.
Okay,
But
I was.
I'm,
we were getting
I'm
started.
currently
I didn't know if that was.
stalling for time.
Stalin for time. What is
and-
this, Soviet Russia? Get out of here.
Because
soon.
Don't you shake your head at that terrible
soon.
pun, Vandal. That was right up
Too
your
soon.
alley. I could have gotten a fucking 7-10 split with that dad joke. You shut your mouth.
You couldn't split a log.
Have you've heard me snore? How dare you say these things? All I do is saw logs, buddy.
All right. I have my coffee.
No.
Bad
Did you say
jokes.
thank you, I love you?
I did.
Or what?
Yeah,
I
he
didn't
muted
hear
it though, so we didn't hear it.
I didn't mute it.
He just set it away from microphone.
I was
Thank
looking
you,
at
Lady
her.
DD.
I was looking directly at her to convey my love to her,
Mrs.
not
Mrs.
looking into the
Dysfunctional
microphone.
Dad.
And then Mrs.
Such a weird
Dysfunctional
piece of
Dad.
mail to Lady
Such a weird
DD.
thing.
Lady DD
There's
also
just gonna be a
works.
note that says, "Yeah, Lady
But it just
DD.
doesn't
Thank
make-
you for
it
giving
does-
him the coffee."
She's not the dad, so she's not.
Yeah,
So
but
she's Lady DD.
It's fine. It's fine. Fine. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it.
Too
Jesus
late.
Christ.
Too
So
late.
here
Okay.
we are. The story begins. as the sun hangs low in the sky over the Atlantic Ocean. And the golden rays that give that beautiful evening amber glow are permeating the city of Ashton. The city streets are bustling and people are preparing for the annual Freedom Festival. It's a yearly event where they celebrate their victory in a vicious revolution against the Bretonnian Empire. This is the 30th year of holding this celebration. And the adventuring party, who are somewhat famous in the area, they are a group of monster hunters. And you've been with them long enough that you can't really understand all the big words in their party's name, but you do know that they have an acronym that they use sometimes, and they call themselves TIPS. They have moved into this town, and they're sort of starting to settle down from adventuring. They've been together for several years and been on a lot of crazy adventures, and have decided that this is a wonderful place for them to kind of slow things down and maybe finally call somewhere home. They have a house that they share in the city that overlooks the main street. And as the three of you sit on the balcony of the city overlooking the main street, you see a city that's just full of life. People are closing up shop for the day, getting ready for the festival that's coming, and getting ready to celebrate their freedom. So let's go to you guys, and you guys introduce yourselves. Tell us what you are, who you are, and a little bit about yourself. Let's start with you, Vandal.
I'm Branch the Raven. I hang out with these two jamokes. Hold on, I gotta face the camera. They are my good friends, but I don't think they fly like I do, and it makes me sad. That's
okay.
me.
Who is your owner?
Bertram Treehopper, the group ranger.
Sorry, give me one moment. I have already lost my sheet with y'all's info on it.
What do you look like, Raven?
Yeah,
I
what do you
look like your basic, regular, atypical raven. Just black, annoying as fuck, and I hop everywhere.
You don't fly at all?
I do,
Oh, you do. Okay.
but I don't because they can't.
Okay.
All I can picture is the good feathers from Animaniacs as you walk down like the sidewalk and stuff.
And how long have you been with the adventuring party?
5 years.
5 years. Okay.
I've been with Bertram for 5 years. I'm not sure how long he has been with the party.
Okay. The party has been together for 3 years.
So 3 years.
So Bertram did find you before the party got together. You guys are very close. Thundercat, you're up.
Not paying attention to what's going on in the city. Off in the like back corner of the balcony, there's a glass jar. It's like a foot wide, and you just see 4 tentacles hanging out of it, and a black and purple octopus inside it. you hear, what's going on over there? And you know his name is Peppers.
Peppers the octopus. And who is your owner?
Pretty lady. She picked me up 2 years ago. I was being sold at the fish market.
Okay.
She gives me treats.
And Patch.
Hello. Oh, yes. Hi there. Probably slinking around the porch railings, staring at people's hands, looking at the food in their hands. You see this kind of slinky, slender weasel with an ear and a half, a blue eye, and an eye patch. He's got 4 fingers on one hand, and he's missing one on the other hand. Kind of just perusing, looking around, seeing, oh, that looks tasty. I could eat that. That looks, yeah, I could go for something to eat right now. Yeah, that's what I care to say.
And what's your name?
That would be Wellington Weasel. Thank you.
Wellington Weasel. Okay. All right. So you guys are sitting out there doing your
Vandal,
thing.
what was your character's name again?
Branch.
Branch.
All right. You guys are sitting there doing your own thing. And then Branch, you hear a familiar whistle that you know is your owner, and it's coming from just inside. And you would know that means that he is calling you to come to him. Peppers, you see Pretty Lady come up to you in the jar. Question: are you just in the jar chilling, or is the jar a part of? You bring the jar with you?
Oh no, I just find whatever I can fit myself into.
Okay.
And if this is their place, if this is their house or where they hang out and spend their time, then this would be like the jar that like Pretty Lady got for me. So whenever we go to new places, she'll just bring it and I can use it to like chill in.
Okay.
It's like, so she brings it. I don't bring it with me. It's just like, yeah, she brings it if we're moving to a new area or whatever.
Okay. All right.
Or she'll find me something remotely like it that
Right.
I could use when we get to the new place.
It's like his puppy crate.
Yeah.
I just okay.
Otherwise, I spend most of my time like going through like the armoires and the different wardrobes that they have, and like opening the drawers, going inside the drawer, coming out the bottom drawer. Like I just like going into things and crawling around in them.
Okay. All right. So you see Pretty Lady come out to the balcony where you're at and swoop up your glass with you still inside of it, and without saying anything to you, she is just giddy and giggling and excited, just runs out of the room with you. Wellington the Weasel.
I'd crawl onto her like shoulder, like, so I'd be like rolling around on her back basically with my tentacles and stuff, like really awkward.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, that's great.
I heard
Love
Wellington.
it.
What?
Wellington the Weasel. You look inside.
Not
as this
the Weasel, just Wellington Weasel. There's
okay. Wellington Weasel. You look inside while this is happening, and you see Christ, where did I put their names already? Frederick Von Duke standing in the doorway, and he gives you a familiar hand signal. It's not super familiar. You've only known him for a couple of weeks now.
I look at his hand and then I immediately turn and look it back down at the street. Are any people carrying like turkey legs in their hands?
He grabs you by the he grabs you by the scruff of the neck and brings you down.
Answer this question though. Are there any people down there?
There's food down there. There's no turkey.
But are people carrying it?
There is some street food. Yeah, you got some street corn.
I would like the Butterfingers if I could. One of those people.
You don't have time. You don't have time. He's grabbing you by the scruff and he's pulling you down. All of you are taken downstairs and into
I didn't go anywhere.
Oh, you didn't follow the whistle?
No, I was like, this motherfucker.
Okay.
All right.
All right. It's good. It's gonna be
I'll
like
hop
that.
in
All right.
and hop down.
You're hopping in and hopping. Okay. All right. Bertram was about to be real angry that his best friend did that to him. It's gonna be real disappointing for him.
This Babbleduck was putting pies out and tanning the girls. I had to stay and watch.
So you guys are brought down to the street, and Pretty Lady is super excited, and you hear her talking to the others. Roll a clever check, all of you.
What's that?
So that is going to be a D10. Most of these checks, unless I say otherwise, are going to be a D10. And then your clever modifier, which is under your
9.
familiar stats. Okay.
5.
4.
Okay, so the two of you, Wellington Weasel and Branch, you guys just kind of get a sense of excitement. You're not really entirely sure what's going on. You know you're going somewhere. And Peppers, you have caught enough of the conversation to know that you are going to the Freedom Gala. It is a formal event that is put on by the king and the council, that is a celebration in the great hall of Ashton that is only the select nobles of the town are invited to. So the party is super excited. Well, Pretty Lady's super excited. The other two are very reserved people. But you can see just like a little bit of an excitement to them as they bring you down and start walking down. You do hear Pretty Lady say, "Oh, Peppers, you've never been to anything like this before." I will give you a chance at this point to decide. Would you have allowed them to dress you up in any manner?
No.
In any formal way?
Absolutely
yes.
not.
Fuck yes. So are you wearing like what are you wearing? What kind of formal wear are you wearing?
I have like one of those like really aristocratic like white collars, the puffy collars.
It's just the collar. That's it. Though.
Yeah, just the collar. All right. Yeah. Love it. Love it.
I would
Okay.
like to think that as soon as Frederick Von Duke came near me with that little itty bitty like suit that he had, I looked at it and then I caught it on fire in his hand.
I'm gonna be real. Frederick Von Duke probably didn't even attempt to. That doesn't seem like his personality type.
Okay, all right,
Yeah.
fair enough. There are no clothing going on Wellington
Yeah.
Weasel. I don't think so.
I
Any attempt
don't
to get
think it's-
Butterfingers or
I don't
fight?
think it's physically possible for an octopus to have
Just like
clothes
a
on.
bow tie around the neck or something. Like
You can paint the fucking fish tank, bro.
I can
You
change-
can put
you
a
can
smile on
paint
it.
the
Colors.
tips of the tentacles like fingernails.
I mean, I could-
know. You can
Can't-
change color.
can't
That's
octopus
yes,
just
yes.
change
That's
colors
absolutely
anyway?
a thing
Yeah.
you could do.
I'll just
Yeah.
change colors so I match Pretty Lady.
Okay, all right, yeah, you absolutely can do that. All right, yeah. So she's wearing like this different shades of pink in like a prom
yeah,
dress.
I'm
almost.
Yeah, normally I'm purple and black, but now I'm like a pink and like white-ish color.
Cool, awesome. Dig it, dig it. Yes.
So where I have the little collar, do I get like we're doing something fancy?
Yes, you would understand that you are doing something a little out of the norm and maybe a little more upscale than
I use summon horse and mount the horse and ride it to where we're going.
Oh, okay. So all right, so I'll let you. You can summon a horse. You can ride the horse. Yeah, your party's still standing right there though.
I don't care.
All right, so the horse comes running through from let's see, from the southwest direction. There are some farm fields out there, generally managed by one known Cognac. He's the Khan of the that region. So the horse runs through there, and comes right up next to you and stops directly next to you. You mount it.
I fly up and I just perch
Okay.
and I go like, ah.
This is a regular size horse, right?
Yeah, the regular
Yes.
size horse. Yeah. It's like a Clydesdale.
Oh Jesus!
Oh, bigger horse. Gotcha.
Okay, yeah. So you get on it, and the horse takes off. Make a quick check. This horse is surprised by a bird landing on its back.
And
10. Okay. So you hang on. You hang on with your wings as it takes off,
hey,
and it rears back,
stop it!
and it comes to a stop. Meanwhile, Bertram is chasing after this horse. He has no clue what's going on with this right now. He's never seen you do this before. Typically, you use your magic like away from them because they don't know you can do magic. But yeah, he thinks this horse has just like somehow trapped you, and you are running. So he's running after you, trying to get you. What are you two doing?
I would like to cast Butterfingers on Bertrand to see if he runs out of his shoes, because I think that would be fun.
Okay, I have a question.
Okay.
Out of character.
Out of character. Okay.
It says on the thing, 3 of the following spells that you picked up from reading your master spell book.
Yes.
Once you cast any of these spells, they're gone.
Yes.
So use them wisely.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All
You
right, fine.
cannot use these again.
I'm
This is
I'm not doing
crazy early
anything.
in the game to be using these spells, guys. Just
Yep.
I'm just chilling.
Okay.
You gave me a resource. I'm gonna use it.
Okay, you might need it later, but okay. Yeah,
I
you cast
have a
Butterfingers.
horse.
It's done. Mark that off. And he falls out of his shoes while he's chasing after it. There's just Yakety Yaks is playing in the background while this is going on. You got a horse
Hey.
running around. Bertram is just just falling down. Pretty lady sitting there just giggling hysterically, so much so that she drops peppers in his glass. And the glass shatters. Yeah, so
I
and
climb up her leg.
okay. She okay, make a all right, so tell you what we're gonna do. Make a quick check because she's gonna take off running in that direction, just almost like she's just like dancing in the rain. She's skipping around and running. It's gonna be hard to hang on to her. She's so excited and she's so amused by what's going on right now that she.
I rolled a
she can't
9.
stand it.
And I got
9.
a 0, so a 9.
A 9. Okay, you managed to hang on.
Ooh.
At this point, you're all heading down the street. Let's see. Let me get my key out here. This is moving faster than I honestly thought it would.
I
Nothing
can
ever
derail it
goes
a
as
little bit
planned.
longer if you
Yeah,
want.
nothing ever got. No, things are already set in motion here, guys. There are events happening as we speak.
I have a mount. I'm fine.
That's what you think. Okay, so
But right now, I have a mount.
so at this point, Branch, your mount is running past Angry Mike's Tavern. Go ahead and make another quick check.
Plus 1, 6.
6. Okay, so a guard comes out from Angry Mike's Tavern. He sees all this commotion coming around, and he manages to stop the horse. He manages to slow it down. He gets in the way, and the horse is scared enough to stop. You fall off of the horse.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Yeah, I know, right? But just gallivanting around in the middle of a crowded street on a horse, just running around.
I wasn't trying to run. I was trying to like
It's-
walk gallantly.
Well, that is not how that went.
You did summon just a regular horse.
Just a regular horse. And then hopped on its back. This horse has never had a bird riding it in its life.
Now it has. It's got a story.
Now it has a story to tell. That's
it's
right.
It's not like a zebra or like a wildebeest where the birds land on their butts all the time.
Bertram catches up and he's just he's explaining something to the guard, just apologizing furiously, and looks just super confused and kind of like shoots you a glance like, what the fuck just happened?
I do the what? Like the full
Just-
head tilt.
And he just shakes his head. The guard walks back and kind of looks sternly at Bertram and down at you again, just confused as to what the hell just happened.
So as the guard walks away, I'll put both my wings up and be like
Okay.
kind of laughing at him.
Oh, you're mocking the guard. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't see it. He turns around, walks back into the tavern. He's technically off the clock right now and starting to celebrate, so he's just trying to get back to that. So you guys are all roughly about, you're past the intersection on the map, and you've got just like another couple blocks until you get to the Ashton Great Hall. Would you like to do anything at this point or just continue on to the hall?
I'm sad about my jar.
Yeah.
That's it.
Sad days.
I'm crawling into her like pack if she has her pack, or
Yeah.
if she has like her coin purse. I'm trying to get into the coin purse.
Okay. All right.
If I get into the coin purse, every once in a while a tentacle will come out like holding a gold piece and it'll, like flutter it like near her face a little bit and then put it back in. Like I'm playing with the stuff inside her bag or whatever.
Right.
I imitate them walking rather than hopping. Like I do the left foot, right foot, but I'm like sticking it way up in the air because I'm a fucking bird.
At this point, I've probably wriggled my way from the scruff of the neck up to at least crawled up his hand and just kind of flopped down because I don't know what we're doing. It's like wrapped around his neck like a scarf.
Okay. All right. So they continue walking. They make it up to the Great Hall. And we're going to bring up the map. All right. So you guys are currently outside of the Great Hall. What you see as you approach, there is a large stairway right at the road, and up the stairs there is this huge building, just this large, what looks to be 3-story building, with 2-story building. It looks like it could be 3 stories because the second floor has vaulted ceilings. But just huge opulent marble columns and a large archway with almost there's an uncovered stoop at the top of the stairs that would be an entranceway, and then there are 2 guards at the bottom of the stairs, just checking people to make sure they have invitations as they come in. You walk up, and you hear a conversation happening. All of you make a clever check.
10.
11.
Hell yeah.
4.
Okay, so everyone but Wellington Weasel catches that there are no pets allowed inside of the Great Hall. Sorry guys, we can't let you bring those animals in here. It's this, you gotta understand, this is like a really formal event. They're just not allowed in there. We do have a pet pen over here for people to leave their pets. You know, there's games. It's a great place. I promise they'll be well taken care of, but I can't allow you to bring your animals in here. So
Put my wings up and I mock him.
it's like,
Going,
Tentacle comes out with two gold piece, and it waves it and tries to put it in the guard's hand.
are you bribing me? Miss, are you trying to bribe me right now? Oh no, I did put that down. Put that down.
A different tentacle comes out with another 2 more gold pieces.
All right, just
like
get him.
floating.
Get him. He shoos you away. Like, get him put him over there. So they
At
take
this
you.
point, I've fallen asleep.
They take you over to
I'm
the
just-
pin. Okay. Yeah. So, Frederick Von Duke pulls you off of his neck, and
Wriggling
yep,
all
you're
the way.
wiggling
Stop
all
it.
stop, and he puts you down on the ground and ushers you over to the pet pen, where you see at the front of the pet pen is an owl. An owl who has brown feathers with kind of white tips, and then around the face is kind of framed in white. And as soon as you walk up to her, she says, "Hello there, children.
Man,
Welcome."
I like getting out of this pen.
Before I've been pushed into the pen, like actually pushed forward, what things have I pulled from the pack, and that can I have in my, like, I want to carry at least 2 or 3 things that I just like pulled, random like things that I have in my tentacles that I grabbed from her pack as she was like pulling me out.
Okay, all right. Roll a percentage die for me.
2 of them.
56.
56. Okay, so you pull out 2 gold pieces.
Okay.
You pull out a
Tell me I have a
string.
knife. Tell me telling me I have an octopus with a knife.
I was gonna give you a knife at 50 or over. I was gonna give you a
It's like-
knife.
It's like like that one meme with like the fucking crab that has a knife in his claw.
Be aware, I'm not gonna let you
What
do
else?
any damage with it right now.
No, I know, but I just feel like it's menacing. You just see an octopus walking around with a knife.
Right. I will let you have a knife. Yeah, and
So like a butter knife.
with the knife, you also pull out a small multiple sided object, maybe like 20 sides to it, and
one.
there's some numbers on it, but you don't quite know what the numbers are.
A
That's fine.
duodecahedron, maybe?
Yes, that hedron.
All right, yeah, I've caught like, so now while I smush across the floor, I guess I have a knife, and that, like, all of those things are in 3 of my tentacles. Like, I have them in, like, they just go with me at this point.
Right, yeah, they're just stuck
So
in
I
your
have 5
tentacles, yeah.
tentacles that have nothing, like, right now.
Okay.
The moment that he sets me down towards it, I like knock off my collar and stomp on it, and I'm like, bullshit.
Okay. It's going to be fine.
I shit on the collar.
God damn it. And he just kind of like pushes you along into the line. Right this way, kids. Come on. And the owl kind of like uses her wing, like you're underneath. It's weirdly warm in there. Like it's gonna be a lot of fun. You can come in, you
What
get
does
into
she
the
have?
door.
Does she have anything?
She has nothing on her. No.
I'm doing the weird tentacle thing all around her. I try to pull a feather.
You pull out a mite. Just
I
a
eat
small little bite. Okay, and you eat it. Okay, all right, cool. You
got snacks? You brought snacks?
You get
Shit.
in, the door closes behind you, and immediately a hawk swoops down, lands right next to you. Get in line, empty your pockets. I'm looking at you, kangaroos. There's a couple kangaroos that just came in right behind you. You're gonna stand right here. We're gonna search you, make sure you don't have anything. And then you're gonna go into the yard. You look around and you didn't notice it before, but now you notice that there's barbed wire around the fence. And a strange little glow to the fence too. It might be electric.
I show the knife and I point it at the hawk. Like,
That was
bring
a
it.
terrible decision. Make a quick check.
Well,
I wish I didn't use summon horse.
Hold on.
I told you. I gave you a chance to take it back too.
I rolled an 8.
An 8. This one was high difficulty. Like 3 other hawks come in and like
All right,
tackle you.
When the 3 other hawks come in, can I do conjure slick and just have a patch of slippery oil just go all over me so they just slip off
They
me?
slip off of you. Yes. All right. So yes, they slip right off of you. The little bit of the oil kind of goes around your vicinity too. So they're trying to get to you, and as soon as they land down, they just slip and fall.
I nudge Hopper. I nudge the crow. Hey Hopper. Look, I found the stool pigeons. Found them right there. Stool pigeons.
My name's Branch.
No,
Hey.
your name is Hopper, and that over there is Inky.
Okay, well you're Welly, and
I like that. That's good.
we should probably help him.
How are you at digging?
Are you guys
Really?
just having this
Yeah.
conversation? You gonna
Yes.
aid your friend in any way?
I don't know these people.
I have the knife waving back and forth at them.
Make
I've
a
known these
fierce
people
check
for like
me.
3 days.
I'm using the D20 as like a bludgeon. Like,
Make a fierce check.
all right. 9 plus. I'm rolling fucking awesome.
Oh
9
my
plus
God.
1. I rolled a 10.
They cannot seem to get this knife away from you.
I'm gonna yell at the hawks.
I'm flailing at them too. I'm trying to do damage at this point.
You better leave that one alone. That one's seen some pretty tough times in some dangerous petting zoos.
All
Just
right.
let them have it.
So at this point, another 2 hawks come in and are trying to get you. They can't get you because of the. Are you guys still just like watching all of this happen?
No, I'm yelling at the
I'm a
hawks. I'm
fucking-
like, he's been in some crazy petting zoos. Don't let him have the knife. Serious.
Greased up
You don't want to
octopus.
see what happens if you take it away.
I'm gonna go try and kick them off of him.
Okay. All right. So you go and try to kick him up.
Get
Make a
some
fierce
backup.
roll.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh no.
10!
Yeah.
What? Okay. You jump into the fray, and this little raven is just kicking the shit out of these hawk correctional officers. At this point, Wellington Weasel, somebody comes up behind you, a dog, older looking dog. He's white with some brown spots on him. He comes up and he says, "What the hell's going on over here?"
Oh, they're trying to take the knife from my good friend Inky, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna stab a couple of guys. I've seen him do it before.
Oh shit, we've been looking for something like this. You guys need any help?
Go right ahead, go get him.
I'm like, hey Ralphie, come here.
Hey,
Another-
actually,
Started
you
a
know what,
prison
guys?
riot.
I'm actually the pet of Frederick Von Duke. I don't know if you know that name, but he
Dude,
seems
nobody's
like
ever
he's got
fucking heard of
pretty-
that. Yeah.
That's good. Well, I'm sorry, you're just dogs. I mean, you probably haven't heard.
Oh,
of
just dogs. Yeah, get out of here with that shit. What are you, a
Hey, I've had
weasel?
people
You a
use
little,
me
you
for a
little
chihuahua
long
too.
rat?
I understand.
You a long rat?
Little long
Yes,
rat.
I get that.
At this point, you see, if you're looking around, if you're not in the fray, so I guess Wellington Weasel, you were gonna notice that at the other end of the yard, there are a few weasels who were playing a game of pickup basketball who just kind of like drop the basketball and are kind of looking, and they start just kind of like walking towards that way. The dogs, Ralphie, Davy, and Polly are all like coming up that way, inching their way in. And there was a table.
The fiasco.
Yeah, towards the fiasco. They're all starting to like get in there, grabbing whatever they have. The lizards have their basketball like in their hand, like ready to come in. There's some cats that were playing some poker at a table, and like they come up, claws out, just ready to
I'm gonna
start this
as I
prison
watch this
riot.
as the fray, I'm gonna jump the guards, and then I'm just gonna like kind of back away.
All hell breaks loose.
I'm still firing the
Every-
sniper round.
You
If anyone gets near me, they're getting butter knifed.
you've now got hawks flying in from all different angles. There's about 15 hawks and probably about 30 other animals jumping into this, trying to escape. They're all trying to push out the front gates. There is one hawk, the initial hawk that first tried to usher you guys in, who has the keys on him.
I have 5 other tentacles.
Okay.
I want it to be like crazy, like funny, but like also I want the other tentacles to just be like flailing around. I feel like I have 2 of them wrapped around a couple of the hawks' necks, like, and I'm holding them out and swinging them, and then like I want to use one of them to try to like see if I can steal the fucking keys from the guy if I notice he has the keys.
Roll me a
I was going
slide
to
check. Yeah, you were going
slide check. Oh well, as I see Inky trying to lift these keys, I'm going to see
not
how
good.
this turns
4.
out before I.
So you fail with that. Yeah, sorry.
I
what
would
was
like
that?
to use my wizard digits to try and free it off of that Hawk Correctional Officer's belt loop onto Inky's tentacle, or either that to me. Just hep. Those
That'll
are
work.
mine now.
Yeah, that'll work. All right, so you absolutely are able to get that away from him. And
Okay, and now I immediately start looking for a place that I could recognize, so I can go dig up, so I can go bury the keys.
you're still inside.
Yep.
Um,
Is it dirt, or do I have floor?
it is dirt. It is
Ice.
dirt.
Okay.
Okay.
He goes and finds a spot to
Goes,
dig.
you go
put-
find a spot
They're gonna search your soul once they know the keys are gone.
to dig. Okay.
I've been in prison before. Trust me, I know how to search.
So at this point, and I rolled for it, guys, but at this point, the fight is going on. It's hot and heavy. The guards, the hawks are starting to come out
Getting
on
stabbed.
top.
Oh,
It's
fuck.
been a couple of them have gone down, but like these animals are much bigger. They're apex birds, so you know they're really starting to come out on top here a little bit. The fight's not over, but would you like to try to do anything to sway the fight? You know, the keys are buried at this point.
Can I set one of the hawks on fire?
Are you about to use your last spell slot in the first 5
Set a
minutes?
hawk on fire? Absolutely.
Or I guess the first 30 minutes of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. All right, so you set the hawk on
Behold
fire.
my power as I set this thing ablaze.
And Wellington Weasel has no more spell slots.
And a set of keys.
So the hawk bursts into flames. His feathers are on fire. He runs around, actually catches another hawk on fire while he's running around trying to put out the fire. You've now got two hawks rolling around.
Can I throw one of the oiled hawks into the fire?
Yeah, yes. Yes. You can make a fierce check because you got to pick them up and
6.
6. I'll give it to you. You are able to like wrap around him with your tentacles. You kind of yank a leg out from underneath him and sling him over into
Towards the fire.
One of the flaming hawks. There are now 3. It erupts. It just instantly erupts. This is absolute madness. There's fires. The whole yard is going nuts trying to find these keys that are now buried to get out. The fence is still electric. The only part that's not electric is the front gate.
Can I try to engulf an actual eagle? I'm a fucking octopus. Octopus are like fucking crazy, dude.
So what do you mean by engulf? Like you're trying to eat one?
Just like take all my tentacles and just wrap around it and like suffocate it.
Eat it with your beaky maw.
Basically, I want to eat it, but like, yes.
Okay. All right.
I want to like mind flayer it, basically.
Okay. Make a fierce check.
Okay, Newton Jr.
Fierce check 9+1, baby.
Oh my god.
I told you, I'm crazy.
You incapacitate another guard by wrapping around and suffocating until it's unconscious. We're not killing animals here tonight.
There's two tentacles are just like swinging around, one with a D20, one with a knife, while the rest of them are wrapping around this fox.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, you are able to do that. What are you guys at this point? The prisoners have the hawks are terrified of what's going on. The prisoners have gotten the upper hand, and very quickly the last remaining hawks start fleeing. They are flying.
They should have been terrified when I first started swinging that knife around.
I start mocking them. I'm like,
unbury the keys.
I love that. That's your move. Your move that you just mock them. I go like this. Everyone, that's how you do to mock them up.
You frantically
unbury the keys and begin my triumphant power walk to the door.
Okay. How good are weasels at remembering where they bury things? How often? I'm sure they're fine. Okay. Yes. You unbury the keys.
Something a weasel would do.
I feel like yeah. You and start
These are my
walking.
eggs. I'm gonna bury them over here.
There's flames around you, and you're walking towards it. There's just a prison riot going on in the background with a little bit of blur as you're walking up, and unlock the door.
There's a bed. There's a hawk being incapacitated by a octopus behind you.
Yes.
Jesus Christ!
This was not how I planned my day to go.
If they are chicken, if I'm a chicken weasel, I would like to try and eat one of the hawks and like try and just like pull off a wing and then have like a drumstick.
You are not a chicken weasel.
You said I was
also
exotic,
not murdering
so
animals here today.
There's only 3 of them that are ready to go to KFC.
Yeah, they're just rotisserie at this point. I'm not murdering them. I'm just enjoying.
Once
They're
again,
still
we are
alive.
not killing any animals tonight, guys. So,
Somebody hit me with that circle.
That's a hard
of
and
life
fast rule. That's
They look like what's his name? Foghorn Leghorn when he got like.
What
caught on
I'll
fire.
say it.
So you have opened the gates. the prisoners start rushing out. Everyone make a quick check
I'm not
to
good at
avoid
these.
being trampled by the chaos.
Ooh.
That's a 10. So that's an 11.
Oh,
I would like to take the
you-
opportunity to realize that my friend is not good at getting out of the ground and try to help him.
I get a 3.
You got a 3. Okay, what did you roll, Bark
You said a quick
or
check.
Branch? Yeah, quick check.
Talk. 9.
9. Okay. All right. So in the assist, roll a
I'm still-
D4 and
I'm still fucking raging on these
Thundercat.
hawks, so I don't notice that everybody's leaving.
yeah, Peppers
like,
rolls a
"Ah!"
D4. That assist will give you an inspiration.
I got a 2 on it.
So 5.
I got a 5 altogether.
Okay. So you just barely managed to roll out of the way as these prisoners are all rushing out. It is a little stressful, and you do take a point of stress. Yeah, keep track of your stress points, guys. I also am going to keep track of it.
I ain't got none of that.
Yeah. Right now, Peppers is the only one who has any stress. If you roll below your stress number, you have a break.
So right now I'd have to roll a 0.
Right. And right now,
A 1
I'm
or
gonna
a 0.
I'm gonna say not including the modifiers. It's the natural roll that you would have to hit.
Technically, the thing is, Kevin, or Thundies, a 0 is a 10, right?
No, I meant like
D10.
you have to roll. But I have 1 point, so it has to be a 1 or a 0.
Right.
Ah,
So like if your
yeah.
modifier is
I
minus
can't roll.
1,
I
it's
can't roll.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not including modifiers
roll
in
a
this. It's
0.
going to be your natural roll here. We'll go ahead and make that roll right now. Cool. All right. So you guys have managed to escape this situation. You have gotten up to the front. What are you doing as you rush out of the gate? The owl is just baffled by what's going on. She saw what was happening inside, is not even trying to stick around. She leaves. What are you guys doing?
I turn into William Wellington Weasel, and I yell freedom as I charge the rest of the pet brigade out of the jail.
Love it. Okay. At this point, all these
This
animals are
motherfucker thinks he
rushing
can lock
out,
me in a box.
going
How
in
dare they?
going in different directions. Most of them are
Where-
headed to where they think their home might be.
Where
Oh, no.
were they? Where were they putting all those personal items?
Before they start to take off, go ahead. Tell Thundercat I need to do something before they start taking off.
they had a box by the front gate that they were keeping all the personal items in. That they have wasn't a whole lot, a couple of collars, 2 more gold pieces.
Okay.
Doesn't do you too much good here.
I take the collars, and now they're wrapped around my tentacles.
Okay. All right.
And the gold pieces are in the same hand with the other 2 gold pieces,
Okay. All right.
or same tentacle.
at
I'm
this
just
point,
carrying. So basically, Peppers is just klepto. He just carries things. He likes the feel of different things in his hands. So he just goes and grabs things. So
I can dig it. I can dig that.
Yep.
All right.
As these animals are starting to not converge, I would like to look at them all and be like, your owners left you in that pen while they're stuffing their face with all these sweet treats that we don't even know what they are. And there's a balcony open on that second floor where we could easily all get in and figure out what those foods are. What do you say, folks? Let's crash this party.
They are just so excited to be out of there. They're running out. You see,
there's a
Ralphie the dog comes by and he's just like, "Yo, thanks for the help, but I got a
milk bones they have in that building.
bone to dig up, brother. I got a bone to dig up," and he
But
runs
think
off.
of all the bones that are in there. Look at how fancy that house is.
As
It's a fancy house.
Wellington's talking, I'm like inching around the door and the door frame, and Tentacle comes up like behind Wellington and starts like fiddling with like the eye patch, trying to like take it.
Oh, if it moves, you just see this green eye on this side. As I'm like, nope, get off of there.
Pulls his tentacle back,
Fucking Inky.
and then just starts like squirshing through behind him. I don't know. It's so weird. I feel like Octopus is so weird.
So, like seeing that happen, I probably would have done the seagull laugh where I'd like turn my head completely upside down, like, because I thought it was funny.
Oh, we missed our ad time.
Oh, it's going right now.
Yeah, I was about to say I think it's running right now. Okay, so anyone who is not watching ads, why don't we just go ahead and run?
Thank you for
our
the
3-minute
$5 you
ad.
give
this
us.
This is a good transition.
There's
Yes.
30 seconds left.
Um,
Or 20.
20 seconds left. Okay, we'll go ahead and run our 3 minutes so we can get a whole nother full hour. And I hate that I did it. I was trying to catch it, but I wanted to get in that last little bit because this is a good transition point right here. Let me know. Are we back on? Because it's
tell
not
everybody when we're back.
all right.
We're back.
Hey, yeah, we're back. Yo, we
Oh yeah.
thank you so much for the resub. We were
I even used his Prime.
hell
But
yeah.
you used
sweet.
it anywhere
That's-
you chose
So
to
he
use it
can-
here.
He'll be able to chill with us during
He'll be
our
able to
commercial
chill.
break.
Yeah. So we're at a transition point at this point. We're going to take an ad break. We're gonna take a 3-minute ad break. So anyone who's not subscribed, I apologize. Just with the new
Give
ad
us
stuff that's
$5.
going on, we're just
Yes.
trying to make sure that the pre-roll ads aren't too random. We want you guys to catch as much content as you can. So we're gonna run a 3-minute ad break for anyone who's not subscribed. For anyone who is subscribed, we're gonna be chilling, chatting here for a minute. Debriefing.
And you can do what Wing just did if you have a Prime available, and then you don't get the ads, and then you get to chill with us for those 3 minutes and talk. We could talk about things behind the scenes. We could run cool commercials about our stuff. So who knows?
Right. And this way, we'll have a full hour of content for you before the next ad break. I know there was just an ad. That's my fault. I caught it just a second too late to snooze it. Actually, no, it's not even going to let us run an ad right now. I thought it was going to. So whenever that comes back up, I'll keep an eye on that. Whenever that comes back up, we will run that ad. But yeah, let's keep rolling. Let's just keep rolling at this point.
How many animals did I recruit to the party crashing invitations?
0.
Damn it.
They were all too excited to get out. They all ran out.
You see one tentacle go up.
Wave goodbye to everybody.
Oh, you're with me? All right, Inky. How about you, Hopper?
It's Branch.
All right, Stickly. Are you in or not?
What?
Stick. Branch.
Nope.
None of those.
Look, Inky gets it.
I start like imitating his walk. Like I do the, oh, I'm a human.
Wait, what human? Whose walk are you imitating?
Me?
Yeah, I'm imitating
Okay, yeah.
Wellington.
Yeah, absolutely. That's fine. So yeah, that's all right. I'll take that as a yes. Let's storm the gates.
All right, so what's your play? What are you doing? Sorry.
You said there was a balcony on the second floor?
No, there's
Like a
not a
stoop?
balcony. So
There's a
up
stoop?
the stairs there is a stoop. There are still the 2 guards at the bottom of the stairs though, and they look like they're paying a lot of attention. It is going to be very difficult to get past them without a distraction.
Well, I wait for the dogs to go running by them, and the rest of the animals.
Yeah, well, I was just about to say, with all the animals escaping wasn't big enough distraction.
Not quite. Not quite.
Okay.
They see it and they're just kind of like, what the hell, or whatever. Not my problem. I'm at my post. I'm here to make sure. There are two prime directives. All right. Number 1, make sure everyone has an invitation. Number 2, no animals.
I'll be right back, guys, and I'm gonna fly up and look around the
Me,
house.
I'm so big and bad, and I
Okay.
can fly.
So,
I don't do it all the time.
You'll see on the map here. That is kind of an open area. That's the uncovered area at the front before you walk into the main building. So you fly up. Give me a clever check.
Excuse me. What's my clever? 2, 10.
10. Okay.
These are hot D10s.
You guys are rolling.
Set these
know, right?
aside.
You guys are
I
rolling.
gotta set these
I've been
aside
rolling-
for tomorrow.
I've been rolling.
We only have half the numbers to
extra
roll
life
through,
ones.
DD.
I tried to put up some very real barriers, and you guys are just like going straight through it.
Yeah,
yeah.
or setting them on fire.
So you see, from your aerial view, you see there is the stairs in the front. There's a small little, to the right side of the stairway, there is a small little awning just below the stairway, with a sign out in front of it. You can't make out what that says. To the right of the building, it looks like there's a large window, which looks like it could be an entranceway. To the left, there's another window that looks like it could be an entranceway. And then there is what looks like a manhole cover towards the back behind the building. And then on the roof of the building, there's a chimney and some pigeons on top.
I would like to land and try to talk to the pigeons.
Okay.
Oh God.
All right.
Whoa, 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 whoa! All right, now I'm curious. I want to know what these pigeons sound like.
Whoa,
Pigeons are anime.
whoa. That's exactly what they sound like. Yeah.
The
I knew it.
maniac pigeons.
Hey, what are you doing? What the hell you think you're doing over here? This is our roof. What are you doing?
Hey, how do we get in?
Hey, don't fucking talk. I don't know you. Why should I tell you
Hello,
anything?
my name is Branch. I am Bertram Treehopper's best friend and liaison
What the fuck
to
is
the animal kingdom.
The-
You haven't heard of Bertram Treehopper?
The-
He is
the-
like the most known ranger in this
All right.
park.
All right, Branch, make like a leaf and go. What do you
These are
want
my
from
kind of
me?
people. Like, you left me down on the ground.
I'm gonna get aggressive and I'm gonna try to grab one by the throat with
Make
my
a fierce
foot.
check.
Oh fuck. Fierce plus 0, 8.
Okay. All right. So you are able to grab one by the neck with
I
your
don't
foot.
want to
What are you
squeeze,
saying
but I'm
to him?
like, it's more of a like, hey, you fucking listen to me. How the hell do I get into this house? If you don't tell me, I will let you go and I will leave at some point, but I will make fun of you before I do.
Okay.
Inky, I don't know what's going on, but I feel like I'm being mocked somewhere.
Yeah.
Inky's his buddy Inky is looking for another like pot to get into while we wait.
Okay, roll a percentage die.
Look,
Can I help him?
I wanted
looking
to
for,
do
like-
this.
88.
88. All right, you managed to find a pint glass.
I try to fit in it with. There's a knife and a D20 and some
You're an
gold pieces
octopus.
sticking
You
out of
fit
it.
in anything.
Yeah, you can
No,
fit
but
into
not with
it,
the
yeah.
knife and stuff.
Oh
All those
yeah,
things
yeah.
are
The
sticking out
knife
the top.
is
You're
like
like a
hanging
hermit
out
All
the
the
crab
top.
now.
tentacles are sticking out the top.
You're a purple beer with a knife and a fucking D20 hanging out of it. What the fuck? You're
So-
like every D20.
All right, so you're holding his neck. You're telling.
I'm like,
him-
listen, I wanted to do this peacefully. I didn't want to get mean. I didn't want to get rough. I don't like doing that unless I have to. But you made me do it.
Well, all right, buddy. Listen.
I let
hold
go.
on. All right. What was the question again?
How do we get in the house without Tweedledee and Tweedlefuckdum in front, knowing that we're in?
I can tell you with 100% honesty that I've never been in the fucking house.
So could you do me a favor?
There's a window that I ran into one time to the left side.
Yeah, see
That you might be
As-
able to get in that. It was locked.
as
when
much as
went
I
through
would
it,
like to
but-
fly, I have two air impeded friends.
Oh, all right. Look, I understand. I had a friend that was a toad one time. We couldn't, we ended up just making our separate ways because he couldn't fly.
I got an octopus
fly,
and a
right?
weasel.
I look at this point. I'm gonna look at Inky and be like, "Don't you got like suction cups or something? Can't you like sling your way up the walls or some shit?"
I wave the 4 gold pieces at you.
Ask them if they want some money. I yell up to the roof.
They hear it. Like, what the hell are we gonna do with money?
I don't know. Sit on it. Look at how shiny it is.
I can shit on it.
That's a fun time.
No, I don't care about any money. Look, I'm telling you all I know right here. There's some windows. They're pretty low. You can probably make it up with your friends there. There's one on either side at ground level that you'd be able to get through. I also, I heard rumor from the rats that there's a sewer underneath here, but I don't go that way.
All right. Well, it was. Thank you for your cooperation. And I raise my wings and I go, "Can you go that way?" And I leave.
God, what a fucking prick. Do you believe this guy?
I turn around immediately. I'm like, "What did you just say?"
Nothing.
That's
Hey,
what I
good luck
fucking
on
thought.
your
And I shit on the
adventure
chimney
or
and
whatever.
I shit on the rim of the chimney and
Oh yeah,
fly
he could go
down.
through the chimney if you want, or whatever. So you fly back down to them. Cool. What
So
are
we
you
can-
guys doing as he flies down? You've got you're in your pint glass. You're waving around your knives. What's old Wellington Weasel doing?
I have that knife.
You see the 5 other tentacles like come out and flip the glass over and start walking away from you.
I need a knife. Well,
I
it's a-
look like it looks like a hermit crab at this point.
if the window is locked, you could pop the thingy open with that knife. I've seen the big guy use it like that before. Except he had like a whole special case he used, but I'm pretty sure he broke a couple things and then just used the knife instead. Eventually, he just punched it, but I don't think he's the best with breaking.
So we got options, boys.
What's that?
Baby Shark do 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 do.
Are you mocking me?
No.
Oh,
There's windows on either side, and then there's a sewer in the back.
I really feel like you're mocking me.
No.
Oh.
We could also
Do you
go up
always
through-
talk like this? Or did I
Ye.
just not notice it? Oh,
Yee.
see, now that's why I didn't notice. All right, go on, continue.
It's hard hearing yourself, huh?
I just don't really listen.
Okay. There's also the chimney. Where's Peppers?
He's a crab.
No,
And I
he's an
point to
octopus.
the beard, and then I point to the pint glass that looks like a crab walking away.
I hop after him. Where are you going?
He's just walking around. Probably comes out of the pint glass at this point and just like kind of holds the pint glass in one one tentacle now.
So windows or sewer or chimney.
Windows.
And which side would you guys like to go to?
Probably the side we're already on.
You're kind of in the middle at this point. You broke out of the pig pen. You've circled back around. You are kind of in front in the town square, looking at the building. You see the guards.
What's
kind
what's
of
to the left if
directly
we
in
go
front of you.
left from right? If I look left, what's to the left?
Left is from where the pet pen was. Around that, you see there is a corner to the building. The window is probably around that corner.
Well, that one, we just do it.
To the right, if you were to look to the right, you see the small little awning with a sign, and then another corner where the other is probably around that.
I'd probably just start hopping to the left when he like shook his head to the left. Wally, let's go.
Okay.
Sure.
So we are heading to the left. You make it up to the window. You see it's only about 5.5 feet off the ground. Wouldn't be too hard to climb up to it. What do you do?
I start climbing up to the window.
Okay.
Can my tentacles unlock it, open it? Can I slip open somehow? Like I don't know what the
it is.
I feel like I'm smart enough as an octopus to open it, I guess.
Yeah, so it is locked from the inside.
Is there any openings that I could fit a tentacle through?
There is a small enough crack that if you were to roll a fairly challenging sly check, you may be able to get in and get around to unlock. We'll call it a 7.
All right, I got a +1 to sly, so we gotta roll 6 or better. I rolled a 6.
There it is. You're able to condense your tentacle down enough to get through this tiny crack, get through, and unlock the window, and it slowly creaks open. You poke your head through. There is nobody inside. Do you enter the room?
Yes.
Okay.
I leave a tentacle out to help them who let Wellington climb up. In case he needs
I
it.
climb up.
Here we go. We have entered the building. We are now inside of Ashton's Great Hall. The room that you're in looks like an office. There's a large bookshelf on the wall directly across from the window. To the left, you see there's a doorway in the back corner, and then there is a desk directly in the corner to the left with a kind of bulletin board, a cork board in front of it, where there are would appear to be no. You know what? We can roll for that. Let's make a clever check to see if you can make out what those papers might be.
Ooh, another 6. +3, 9.
9. Okay. You
Jesus
definitely
fucking
can.
Christ.
I'm clever.
Clever, you said?
Yeah, clever check.
8.
I wrote all my stuff on a card.
8. Okay. And
9.
Branch, 9. Okay, yeah. So you all would get the general idea that these are financial reports. These, you see some graphs, you see earnings charts. These are financial documents posted up in front of the desk, and on the desk itself, you see spread out are some financial reports, generally in the red. You also see an invoice for what appears to be 600 tadpoles.
Someone knew you were coming there, Peppers. They got you a buffet.
I grab the paper.
Grab
that
the,
has
the invoice. Okay, you grab the
Yeah,
invoice.
and
All right.
that's in one of my tentacles now.
All right. How many tentacles are used up at this point? How many do you have? You got the gold pieces, the knife.
I'm using 4. I'm using 4, 5 now.
5 now. Okay. So
Because
you
I have the
have
knife, the gold pieces,
3
and then
free?
I have
Yeah,
I got
you have
the D20, and then I have the cup, and then now I have that paper.
okay.
So I have 3. I have 3 available.
You have 3 available at this time. Okay. Cool. So you grab
Everything's gonna have a purpose. Trust me.
Okay, all right. You grab the invoice. What's up? What's next?
I really thought I was gonna be able to bribe the guard, though. That would have been fucking hilarious.
That was a very he was a veteran guard. He's been with him for a while. He really and you know, everybody's surging with freedom today. They're at it's the Freedom Festival. Everybody is very patriotic today.
I wave the invoice around, and then I start going towards the door, I guess.
Okay. What about you guys? What's everybody else doing?
Following Inky.
Yeah, I'll probably just keep up with him.
Following in. All right. So you are opening the door?
Yes.
Okay. You open the door into a mostly empty room. To the left, you do see a big spiral staircase going upwards. There are 2 guards at the base of it, but they're having a conversation. They don't notice you right then. There is another door in the back corner. You could probably get by them fairly easily to get to the next room.
Or we could try to go up the spiral staircase.
You could try to get past them. They are standing, basically blocking the way.
Oh, I know. But remember, I have an arsenal of weapons now.
Okay. All right. You do. I'm gonna tell you right here, that's a bad decision.
Never a bad decision in Dungeons and Dragons.
All right. Well, we can try it if you would like to.
Are the stairs like? You said it's a spiral
do they
staircase?
look important?
Do the stairs look important, or do the guards look important?
Yeah, why would there be guards of a staircase in a room off to the side? Like, that's
because the party guests are not supposed to go in there.
okay. All right, I'll keep going past them if it's easy, like you said.
Yeah, it's fairly easy to get into the next room. Do you guys follow along with them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, so you get into the next room, and it is a hallway. And you see to the right, there's a closed door with 2 kind of little porthole windows there. That if you look up, you can see some vaulted ceilings. That would probably be the main hall. And to the left, there is a single door with another port window up towards the top. You can't really make out what is inside there, but it's a swinging door. There's no handle or anything on it. It's just a swinging door.
You said to our right is a locked door, or
it's closed, but it's not locked. There is a handle on it, but it is not locked.
I'll hop over to the door that doesn't have like a handle or anything, like it swings, and like peek in, like push it with my head and peek in.
Okay. You see that it is a kitchen. There is a fireplace with a fire dying down. It's just embers at this point. You see that there are prep tables all around the kitchen, and there is still a little bit of kind of leftover food there from where they had obviously prepped a lot of food. There's also a lot of herbs and garnishes from where they are prepping a lot of drinks at this point. There are a lot of glasses preparing to serve some alcoholic beverages. You see that in the back left corner, there are a couple of barrels with spouts on them, presumably with the liquid inside of them. And that, yeah, there's a couple of knives in there for preparing stuff. That is the gist of what you notice immediately.
I will back out and hop over to them and be like, there's a kitchen.
I turn into smoke and disappear, and am running towards the kitchen,
I
What?
try to open the door.
Hold on.
like cartoony,
Oh,
cartoony style. Like I,
okay.
like, yeah,
All right. I was like, you don't have any spells
Like
left.
Like there's just the dust that was on his
yeah,
like,
it's just
shirt
like
left.
he starts
That was it.
running off. Okay, I got you.
Ellington?
He runs in. You run in. There are no people in there at the
I
moment.
open the door.
To the kitchen. All right.
Nope.
Oh, to the other way. Okay.
Yep.
Let's resolve the kitchen first. And
I
then
live
we'll
here
get
now.
to that.
I
So
live here now.
you run in. Are you going specifically for food?
Food.
I assume. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're hopping up onto the table. You start getting food. You hear, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing up there? Hey, that's ours. That's ours.
I look down. What is it?
It's a rat, and it is climbing up the side of the table.
I pick up one of the knives and brandish it.
Whoa,
This is
whoa,
mine
whoa.
now.
Whoa, oh, all right. It's gonna be like that. Look, we've been here for a long
You can
time.
ask, or you don't tell me it's yours.
We've been here. We were here first. We found it first. What are you talking about? You just waltz in here like you own the place?
I just did, yeah. Wellington Weasel. That's what I do. You want something to eat? Go
All
over there. Get your own table. Don't
All
make
right,
me get inky.
All right. I don't want any. I'm in trouble right now.
Neither do I. I just want
Okay.
something to eat and these people to pick me up and get me out of here because
He
this
goes-
place sucks.
He goes over to the other table, grabs some food, starts munching on it. Like, so what are you doing here anyway? How'd you get in here?
I take the knife and I stab a piece of food and I stare at him and I just
Okay, not
I do
much
not
of a
know.
talker. Oh, okay, you don't know. All right. Well,
there
you
is
know,
a crow and a octopus outside. They are by a locked door.
you know where the really good food is, right?
Go on.
Yeah, dude, it's downstairs. The really good stuff is downstairs. They just brought in these big barrels of tadpoles, right? I don't know what they're there for, but those things are fucking delicious, dude.
Tadpoles?
Tadpoles, yeah, man.
Those are baby frogs.
Yeah.
All right. Sure.
I tell you, man, it's the best thing you've ever tasted in your life. All right, don't take my word for it. That's fine.
I'm
That's
not.
fine.
You're a rat. You eat garbage.
All right, says Mr. Guy coming in here getting the table scraps, whatever.
That's right.
He takes
You
the
were
food.
on the floor.
He takes the food and he starts going back the underneath the table and then scurries off and just
That rat just gave me some information. That's funny. Then I pop it into this little scrap. There any more like food scraps on here? Or no?
yeah, I mean there's a few more scraps left. I mean it just it would be like scrap veggies, like it's
That's
mostly stems and just a little bit that you couldn't salvage from the cuts.
I make a mess of where I am and then I leave. I knock some shit off the table because why not? And yeah.
Okay, so simultaneously while this is happening, we have Jesus Christ, why can't I remember your name? Peppers. Peppers is opening the double door into what is the Grand Hall. You see large vaulted ceilings with an arch forming up the top. Against the back wall is this giant stained glass window pane, where the there's an image of fireworks going over top of this very hall, with the sea set against it and the sun setting below it, and you can see through the window the sun is actually level with that and shining its light through there, casting almost like a golden glow inside of the whole place. The rest of the room is all marble columns going all the way up to the ceiling, marble floors, white and black speckled marble along the floors, with a giant red rug across the middle. Let me unlock this blind. Towards the front, just in front of the windows, there is kind of an elevated platform with a throne to the back of the wall, and then a podium in front of that. No one is sitting in it. No one is at the podium at the moment. There are people everywhere. There are waiters walking around with trays of hors d'oeuvres, some other waiters with trays of drinks, just going table to table, offering anybody with it whatever they could possibly want there. And people are enjoying themselves. There seems to be generally excited vibe going on. Everybody's just having a great time, waiting for the main events to start. Towards the front entrance, where that would be, so to your right as you're looking through the door, you see there's a coat check over there, and then there is another door on the opposite side of the room. Next to the coat check is the main entrance where you would have gone in from the and this right here, I think, is our time to take our mid break before we go any further with this, because this is our ad time. And snooze that real quick so it doesn't run without us. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and take our halfway break because we're right around that general vicinity anyway. And we'll be right back in just a few minutes.
Searching for music for your next video? Then you need to check out Artlist. With amazing new music added daily and one simple license that covers everything. Artlist is the music licensing platform for all creators. Start now and find the perfect song. Artlist, made for creators.
This is really cold.
Is up there. They're only the stars.
Hey, do you ever walk into a room and completely forget why you're there?
Yeah, totally. Do you ever feel like no one knows who you really are, and if they did, they'd completely reject you?
Not really.
Oh,
My glasses. Duh. I forget.
Hello, happy place.
At Home has it all. Tons of pillows, storage,
bedding, rugs, furniture, and exclusive designer collections like mine.
And mine, because I want to make incredible designs.
At incredible prices, just for you.
Seriously though, you won't find pieces like these
Anywhere else.
Shop designer looks for less. Here, at home.
What's up? We're back. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. All right.
Excuse me.
So we have Ayo Oscillator. Got any of them good P sites? Yeah. No,
I'll
I don't
DM
know.
you them later on Twitter.
There we go. There we go. Yeah, Thundercat has got you covered.
I got you, bro.
Cool. So at this moment we have damn it, where did I put my sheet? There it is. All right. Wellington Weasel has exited the kitchen at this point, right? You grabbed your food and you run out. And we have Pepper, the octopus, has opened the doors into the grand hall and seen what there is to be seen. What are you guys doing?
Can I see Pretty Lady anywhere?
You do see her mingling amongst the guests. You do get the idea. There are a couple of guards stationed throughout the room. You do kind of get the idea that you may want to kind of stay hidden at this point and not be too obvious.
So I walk out of the kitchen and see them staring in the doorway.
Mm-hmm.
What are you guys doing?
Looking out a door.
Just walk in. You own the place.
No, we don't.
That's how it works. You go inside a place and you own it.
No, there's people up there.
Yeah, there's people and everything.
Everybody's getting a little robot-y. Hold on, that might be my internet. Let's try again. People out there?
People out there.
Okay, yeah, that sounded good.
What I said now.
Walk in like you own the place.
Yeah, just walk in like you own the place. That you do.
No, we don't.
That's how it is being a pet.
Do you guys want to go upstairs?
No, I want to go in that room.
What room? This room?
Yeah.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I'm pretty sure we're not allowed in here at all. So
You said there was no one up on the stage, right?
Yeah, no one up on the stage. To the left of the stage, you do see a small room with a door. At that moment, you see one of the guests walk by, opens the door, and there appears to be a bathroom inside of it.
I walk in the room.
Walk in the room, okay.
Yep.
Are you trying
No.
to sneak at all? No. Okay.
I'm gonna squirm over to the stage as he walks into the room.
Okay, you're squirming up to the stage, the focal point of the room. That's where you're going.
Well, everyone's talking down below. There's nothing going on at the stage yet.
True.
If no one's up there, then I'm gonna try to get up there before everyone else is.
Okay. All right.
Basically, I want to get to the throne.
Okay. All right. So, yeah. So Wellington Weasel, you walk through the door. You're kind of just staying there. Everybody's kind of preoccupied at the moment. No one really notices you immediately. Pepper, you manage to get up onto the stage, and you're heading towards the throne. And you don't really see too much of interest up there right now. It's the throne, the podium. Doesn't appear to be anything behind the podium.
Can I hide in the throne?
You hide in the. I suppose you could climb onto the throne, and then you can camouflage
up
your
underneath it?
octopus. You could get underneath the throne. Yeah.
That's
Do
what
I
I want to
see?
do.
Do I see any of the people who was with me?
Yes, you do see the party is kind of dispersed, just mingling with the guests at this point.
Which one is closest?
That would probably be I forgot their names.
Is it Sticky's person or is it Inky's person?
That would be Bertram. Bertram is
Sticky's Percy.
That's yes.
Branches,
yes,
yes.
that's Branch's person.
Yeah,
He is going to be at near one of the front tables in the room, and just talking to a couple of other guests, talking about wildlife conservation.
I'm going to hustle it across the room as fast as I can and scurry up his pant leg. The inside of it, please.
No, the inside of it. Okay, so he immediately is just like, "What the hell?" and starts batting at his pants like, "What the heck? What the hell?"
And I squirrel around to the inside, and I just kind of like try and like squirrel my way up, and I just like peek my head out.
He is unable to grab you before you get up there. You're inside of it. You are now causing a scene in the middle. He is running around trying to get you off. The guards start running up to you, to him, to see what is wrong.
I scurry down his other pant leg, and then I beeline it to the next closest person that I recognized.
Okay, make a quick check for me real quick.
11.
Okay, so you narrowly avoid a guard coming down with his boot trying to stomp on your tail to stop you. At this point, all of the guards are starting to chase after you.
Is there something on the podium to be like red?
No. Empty podium. Nothing of interest on the stage at the
Is the thaumaturgy stone up there?
I was thinking about putting the fucking invoice on the podium so the person that goes up to read from the podium reads the invoice.
Okay, you can do that if you'd like.
I am watching all these terrible things happening from the door and wondering why my friends are doing what they're doing.
Oh, are we supposed to be friends?
Wow.
That's up to y'all.
I just met you guys. I'm a bad influence. I've caused a prison break and a riot, and now we have broken in. We have done a little B&E. We're fine. Now we're causing a ruckus.
So at this point, you are running away. You have all the guards chasing after you. And make one more quick check for me.
10.
Okay, so which direction would you say that you're running at this point? Where are you headed to?
I'm looking for a congregation of ladies who have long dresses for me to hide underneath, and I easily subvert into each one of them, narrowly avoiding that.
Okay, that was real crunchy. Did anybody else get that, or is it just me? Hold on.
That was just you.
Just me. Okay. So I apologize. It looks like I...
Can you hear me?
Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can clean it up at all.
I'll keep talking. DD. Crunch,
there we go.
crunch,
There it
crunch,
is.
crunch.
There it is. All right.
There is the
back.
velvety Reese's peanut butter.
Hey.
Okay. You remember being a little kid and hiding like the clothing racks?
Yes.
That is what I'm doing, except it's ladies' frocks. It is their dresses.
Okay.
Which, yep, that is what I'm looking for. I'm hoping to find a pink dress of the pretty lady that I hope to recognize. That is my end goal.
Yeah, so pretty lady is about in the middle of the room, and at this point everybody has stopped what they're doing, put down their drinks, and is just kind of in awe of what is going on with this weasel running around. Pretty lady is at this point walking over to where Frederick Von Duke is, and Frederick Von Duke is obviously infuriated and starts joining the chase after you. So where at this point are you running for, pretty lady?
Well, if I see Frederick Von Duke, I'm going to I'm going to try and run to him, jump into his titty pocket, and become a handkerchief that just like my tail is like sticking out.
Okay.
I want to be an accessory.
All right, so you climb up onto him, jump onto him,
and go into his pocket.
Okay. So I need you to make a fierce check.
9.
Okay.
7 + 2.
Well, at this point, you have Frederick Von Duke, who is furious, and you're inside his front pocket here.
Yep.
You have all of the guards who are now rushing up to him, and they are out of breath and very angry about what's happening right now. He grabs you, and with that, you play dead. Okay. Make a slide check.
9.
The guards are convinced. The guards guards are like, "Oh, thank God you took care of this problem." I'm so sorry, everybody. It looks like it's taken care of. Frederick Von Duke knows better, and he kind of pulls you up by the scruff and looks at
Still
you.
playing dead.
Still playing dead. And
I open my eye a little bit, and I just close it again. I open the eye that has the patch on it, so I see nothing.
You need to behave.
I kiss him on the nose.
He walks up, takes you up to the front of the room, up to the stairs. He says, "Go back home." And he throws you down the stairs. You are now back to the front entrance.
Okay.
The other two of you, what are you doing now?
Just like,
This huge commotion disrupted the entire party that was going on there.
I
Everyone
hopped to the door to see if the other guards moved.
from the spiral staircase.
Yes.
You see that they had come up to the doorway to see what all the commotion was about. But around that time that they had come up, it looked like everything was being resolved, so they went back to their.
Damn. That was our chance.
That was it.
One shot.
I had to use summon horse earlier. I had to.
You didn't.
Couldn't have just taken it twice, though.
You were walking that way anyway.
I had summon horse twice, and he told me to take a new spell.
Should have said no. I want to summon 2 horses. I will have my own fleet.
Did
Put your foot down.
I even rolled it and got it a third time?
You can't learn the same spell twice.
Maybe I just like horses. Let's see. Fuck.
During the commotion, could I have scurried across to the other?
To the other
Side
side?
of the-
Absolutely. You absolutely could have done that. Yeah.
That's what I would have done.
Okay.
Is the bottom of the spiral staircase like a spiral staircase I've seen, or is it like closed off?
It's open. But like I said, the guards are at the bottom and kind of in a conversation, more or less just not really paying attention to the rest of the room, just kind of making sure no one is going up those stairs. Like, unless a person walks in there or you walk right up to them, they're probably not.
Then I would like to try and go through the back of the staircase to go up the staircase.
Oh, okay. All right. The bottom side is closed off. You wouldn't be able to get
That's
up
what I was
those
trying to
stairs,
ask.
yeah.
All right, like, can I go on the side, like over a railing or through a railing?
You don't get the sense that you would be able to get up it without alerting guards. At this time.
So what I would like to do is I want to go to the doors that swing open that go into the main room and see about how far they swing open. And I would like to
Hold on one second. I'm getting some crunch again. I apologize, folks. I don't know what's going on with this. We didn't have any of this in the first hour, and now it's happened 3 times since we started back. Okay, go ahead.
So I would like to head to the doors that go out to the main room and see how far they swing open, like their peak openness.
Okay, they swing. They can swing all the way open, all the way against the wall.
I just want to make sure, because what I'm planning to do is I want to run back into the other room, mock the guards, and run out to the point where, like, when they open the big doors, and I want to fly back in past them and go upstairs.
Okay.
Does that make sense to you, how I'm explaining it?
Yes, it does. It does, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's make... Yeah, we'll want to resolve this before we go anywhere else. Let's make a slide check. To first of all, I guess make a fierce check first of all to see what their first impression of you is.
Okay. I'm going to use what I just rolled. So that was a 7.
A 7. Okay. So what do you do? Like, you hop up initially, like right in front of them?
I like walk through the door and walk over to them and I go, and I just mock them. I'm like being a dick.
What in Sam Hale is that?
And before they
Is that
go
a crow?
towards me, would I know enough common to say a word to them?
Roll a clever check. I'll give you one
8.
word with
Clever.
I'll give you one word with an 8.
So 10.
Yeah, one word.
Bitch.
Let me just see what that reaction is going to be like. All right. Yeah, so they are they laugh hysterically at the fact that there is a bird in front of them just like cocked up his wings and just said bitch. And after their moment is over, they look at you and start walking towards you. Is this the point that you want to run away? Yes. Okay. So make a quick check.
That's my quick +1 10.
10. Okay. Yes. So
Jesus
you
Christ.
manage to get out. You bolt out. Where are you headed to?
To go out and wait for them to come through the double doors so that I could go past them back in.
Okay, so you fly through. You're now presumably flying around in the Great Hall. They run out the double doors to chase after you. And you fly back in to go up to the stairs.
Yeah, I want to go upstairs.
Okay, you go upstairs.
Whatever way they go, I want to go that way.
Okay.
Whether they're up or down.
You go upstairs, and at the top of the stairs, there is a door.
And does it open or close or?
It is locked.
Not anymore. I
use it.
Tap my beak on it and unlock it.
Use door magic. Okay. So, you unlock the door. The door starts to creak open.
When I get on the other side, I push it closed.
Okay. We will come back to you. Wellington Weasel, you have taken a point of stress from this whole thing. And you are back at the front entrance. What are you doing?
Going home.
Going home. Okay. There you go. You are more than welcome to do that.
I was told to do so.
All right.
I'm gonna wreck up the place when I get there. But that's another.
Okay. You have not listened to what anybody has said this whole time, and now you do.
Yep.
Okay.
That was the only time I understood it. You didn't make me roll for it. I didn't know there's not supposed to be pets in there. I was a scarf, and then I was put in there after being wriggling. So I was like, all right, there we go.
All right.
And now I'm going home, and when I get there, I'm gonna scurry my way in, and then I'm going to mess up everything in Frederick Von Duke's room.
Okay.
Papers torn asunder. Pillowcase is torn off.
Okay.
Shoes mismatched.
So
Socks strewn about.
for the moment, that is the end of this adventure for you.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So we're back to Pepper.
It's Peppers. with an S.
Peppers. Yes, I apologize.
Level.
So you have scurried across the room. You managed to make it to the doors on the opposite side. They are not swinging doors, but you are able to open the door and get in.
That's what I do.
All right.
What do I see?
So you see a hallway. There are some pictures of the king and his council hanging on the wall. You see a picture of a human, medium size in stature, about 5'9" or so, standing there wearing some pretty opulent robes. You see a picture of a short statured gnome. You see a picture of a dwarf wearing full military garb. There's a picture of an elf who has glasses on and appears to have a hat, a scholar's type hat, with a candle on top of it. And then there is a picture of a dragonborn wearing mage's robes. You see that to your right there is, I'm going to open up this. To your right there is a opening. To the left there appears to be another hallway.
I'll go right.
All right, so to the right, you start to go in, and you hear talking. You hear two people talking. Make a clever check.
Oh, doesn't count. Didn't land in the box. Ooh, not good. I rolled a 1, but I got a 4. But I also, that means my break happens because I rolled a 1.
How much stress do you have? You just have 1 point of stress, right?
Yeah, but I rolled a 1.
It has to be below.
Nope.
It has to be below that.
It says if you roll,
right? You roll
equal to or under.
Oh, equal to or under.
I rolled a 1.
Okay. All right. Well, at this point, this is not great because you don't have any friends around you to kind of help you through this. So you break.
It's okay.
And your break is mania.
I hear them talking, and I come rushing in, brandishing the knife. And I just start swinging it. I just start swinging it around like a crazy, like the hawks are on me again.
Okay, so you are in this manic frenzy. You come in and
use violence.
You see a dwarf, the dwarf that was pictured in the picture that you saw coming into the hallway, and the human that was pictured in the hallway, who were having an intense argument about let's say you rolled a what, 3?
A 4.
A 4. Okay, so you would have been able to catch that they were arguing about a defense budget. That's about all you could.
I'm swinging the knife around in one tentacle. I have a cup, the invoice for the tadpoles swinging around, some 4 gold pieces in one tentacle, the D20 bludgeon. I just picture like the last 3 tentacles are like holding him up, and the other ones are just being like, "Wah!" like.
And so they immediately stop their conversation, and yell, "Guards, what the hell is happening here tonight? And guards start rushing in behind you.
I'm swinging
Just
maniacally,
violently. Yeah. Okay. Make a fierce check as you swing wildly at one of the guards.
4.
Okay, so you miss, and the guards are not super intimidated by an octopus on the ground swinging. They surround you. Make a quick check. Jesus Christ, guys.
6.
6. Okay, so they manage to pin down your arm with the knife. You have a few more arms if you would like to try to do anything else, but they are in the process of trying to detain you.
I'm maniacally waving around like a crazy fucking octopus. That's all I'm doing right now. It's like the Hawk Room all over again.
It takes multiple guards, and they are unable to. They are unable to detain you. You still have a little bit of oil on you. You're too slick. They just can't get a hold of you. I'm
gonna try to get away. But
okay.
Still swinging wildly.
All right. Make a quick check.
10.
You beat me.
I rolled a 10.
Yep. So you managed to get out of that immediate vicinity. Which direction are you going? Are you going down the hall or back to the main hall?
I'm going back to the main hall.
Back to the main hall. Okay, with guards chasing after you, causing another scene in the middle of this.
Yep.
At this point, the dwarf rushes out, and one more clever check just to see if we can get any story into this whatsoever.
12.
12. Okay, you understand the dwarf shouting frantically back at the human. This is why we can't cut the defense budget. And then the guards come and tackle you. Go ahead and do one more quick check just to see if you can get out of that.
4 on that one.
That's opposed. I made a natural 1. What the fuck?
Yes.
You managed to get out of that.
Yes.
You managed to get out of that, and at this point, several guards who are out of breath after the last incident. You look for Pretty Lady. She is back at the center of the room trying to resume her conversation, but at this point, she is just absolutely embarrassed. Does not want to even recognize that you are hers. And
I squirm all the way over to her and start trying to get up her legs. And if she doesn't let me, I just hold out the 4 gold, and then I hold out the invoice paper as the guards come to take me away. I'm hanging on with the 4 tentacles that don't have anything, and I'm just trying to give her the money and the invoice as that's the only thing I think I can do.
She breaks, and she sweetie, I can't be mad at you, and she picks you up and just starts cuddling you. The guards,
my head a little bit.
The guards
and then
run around,
hold the money still, and give her the invoice. I'm holding it and showing it at her.
What is this? It's tadpole. Wait, are those?
And then I shake the money.
I'm not sure I understand what this is. You see the human walks in with the guards surrounding you. That would be mine. And he takes it and brings it back through the double doors, presumably back to his office. The guards are surrounding at this point, and they, I don't think you really need a clever check to realize that they are very upset and they are about to kick the party out of the party. What this party that was once a very distinguished group of monster hunters in this kingdom is very quickly about to be banished from the kingdom.
Stop throwing weak, petless parties.
What party have you ever gone to at... Oh, okay, never mind.
I'm sorry, I'm the
Weird
dude
question.
who
When
goes
was the last
to
time
any
you went to
party
a
and I will
mansion party
seek out
with
a cat.
pets?
I will seek out a cat.
Yeah, so they are very upset about this whole situation, and we will come back to you. Branch, you.
Do I hear them coming up the stairs?
No, you do not. At this point, you hear a lot of commotion down the stairs, and you're not really sure what's happening.
So I would like to hide for a moment.
Okay.
And just like take a moment just to make sure they don't come up.
Okay. Yeah, you hear nothing down the stairs.
Is it lit in here?
Yes. I would say at this point we're getting to just before sunset. And it's the window is, or the light coming from the windows is starting to die down, but there are candles throughout this room, and you see in front of you what appears to be a library. There's books, shelves throughout the entire room, and we can pull that up. Boom. The library.
David!
And yeah. What would you like to do in this library that appears to be empty?
Do the book stacks go all the way to the roof, or could I like fly up on top of them?
You could fly up to them. They're probably the tallest is probably about 8 feet tall. You would need a little bit of a ladder to get up to it, but the ceilings are a bit higher than that.
So I would like to go up on top of them and like just see if I'm alone.
Okay.
See if there's anybody else up here.
Yeah, you go up to the top of it. You do not see anyone else past one of the stacks in the corner of the room. You do kind of see some candlelight flickering in what appears to be a space that's kind of carved out with a table inside of it.
So if I don't see anyone, I would probably head over towards the light.
Okay. Yep, there's nobody there. You head over towards the light, and there is a table in the center of it with 6 chairs, and it appears to be a meeting space, but currently there's no one there.
Is there anything on the tables?
Nothing on the tables. Nope. Right now, this room is empty at the moment.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
The pen that we started in was inside the building, right?
It was just outside the building. Just
Okay.
outside.
Okay, never mind. But it was covered, right? The area we were in when we started the fight was covered.
Yeah, that area was covered. There was kind of an opening a little farther back, but you guys never left that initial entranceway.
The mansion's not on fire right now, is it?
No, it's not.
Oh, that's too bad.
No. Yeah,
that would have been fucking awesome.
Fairly contained fires.
I guess I'm gonna look around for anything that I think would be of importance.
Okay. you see a bunch of books. Roll
It is the library.
a clever check.
12.
12. Okay. So you do happen to come across a book that on the spine has a small picture of a tadpole.
I try to pull the book out.
Okay, you're able to pull the book out. And do you open it and try to look through it?
Yep.
All right. Let's see.
So I'm like, I picture like if I'm up on the shelf, I like knock it onto the floor, and then I go down and I'm like moving the pages with my beak, and then I like pressing my face against the page to like try and read it.
Okay.
Their eyes are on
Then
the
I'll
sides of
give
their
you
head.
an advantage on a clever check.
So 9.
9. Okay. So just from being around Bertram for so long and seeing the spell books that they kind of keep around to study, you are able to pick up a few words here and there, and you're able to get the gist of what it is saying. And this book is talking about illithids. You manage to flip through a few pages and see another picture of this tadpole that's on the spine of the book, and the tadpole is a larva of an illithid. And you read about the life cycle of the illithid, and you see that this larva, once it reaches a mature age, is then implanted into a humanoid, and that larva takes over the brain and begins to what's called cerebral morphosis. Begins to change that humanoid into an illithid, and over the course of a few hours, they're able to take over the host body, and over the course of a couple of weeks, they're essentially morphed into an illithid.
Oh fuck! I say as a crow. A raven, I should say. Oh fuck!
Oh fuck. Cool. What else you doing?
I try to drag the book with me.
Try to drag the book with. Okay. We'll do a fierce check.
Ooh, that's not so good. 8.
8.
That's
okay.
not so good.
That's passable. Where are you dragging it to?
The stairs.
The stairs. Okay, so you're able to drag it to the stairs. Are you taking it down the stairs? Or are you just chilling at the top of the stairs for now?
Hold on a second. So, how big is Patch as a weasel? Like, give me a size.
So Patch, how old are you, Patch? How old is Wellington Weasel?
Old enough. That's none of your concern.
Okay.
Like 5.
5. Okay. So about 2 feet. 2 feet long.
I'm going to use my last spell and change form into a weasel. And I'm going to pick up the book and walk down the stairs with it like I'm a human. I'm just like,
all right. So you now also have all the weasel stats.
yes, I'm now a weasel.
Cool.
That means you have no clever, all the fierce, all the sly, and kind of some quick. And you get paranoid.
Okay, so you have changed into a weasel and you are now booking it down the stairs, right? Okay.
Yep.
So
should have changed into an octopus. Have 8
changed
arms.
into a horse.
I wouldn't have to worry about this if I could just summon another horse.
You could have summoned the first one later. I tried my hardest to get you guys to play ball.
3 uses of summon horse. Because I really like horses.
Okay. So you are down the stairs. We're heading back to the main floor.
Oh, he's caused a distraction.
Yeah, he's
are the guards there at the bottom of the stairs?
So at this point, no, they are still dealing with the distraction. We are
distraction number 2.
The end of yeah, we're at this point, I'd say we're at the point where the guards are surrounding Pretty Lady, with him hanging on top of her. And yeah, so you're coming down the stairs. Are you going into the hall?
Yes. I'm going to find Bertram.
At this point, the king begins to walk up to the podium. And you see an attendee just distracted by the whole situation and starts to run up and try to make his introduction. He runs up to the starts trying to run up to the podium. The king stops him and says, "No, I've got this." He walks up to the podium. Guards, let them be. If they need to be here so badly with their companions, then let them be. This is a night of celebration. What are we doing here? The guards start to ease up a little bit. Still visibly angry about the whole situation, but the king gave them an order, and you can see the human is just livid. He is very angry that the king's just letting this slide, but I
shake the dirty glass at one of the guards.
Just watch yourself. The guards start to back up. The king says, "We're all here today for the same reason. For freedom. 30 years ago, our great kingdom fought a long, bloody conflict that we only narrowly took victory. And we are here today to celebrate that. Very shortly, the fireworks will begin, and we have a very special toast for all of you." At that point, waiters start coming out, holding trays with glasses on them. And the glasses, you can see inside them, have a drink, a small tadpole on the glass. And they bring them out to each one of the guests. The guests begin to take them. This is a very rare delicacy. And I am very excited to have all of you enjoy this with us today on this day of celebration. And a special thank you to Gesh Valdesk and the Mages Guild for deactivating these so that we don't have to worry about anything. These are perfectly safe to consume.
Can I make an insight check?
You're
I'm
not
even
there.
there and I want to so bad. I don't even care.
So without further ado,
Where am I at this point?
where are
This
you
is
at this
a
point? You've
speech.
flown in.
I was running.
He's a
You're
weasel.
running
a weasel.
in. You're running in. Yes, you're a weasel at this point. You're
He's
running
looking
in
for Bertram.
with the
I'm
book
a
on
weasel
your back.
with a book.
As the king raises his glass to freedom,
I
and
want
everyone
to.
drinks.
Nah.
I slap pretty ladies away.
Okay, you slap pretty ladies away. She's kind of angry, but at the same time, she's like, "Oh,
Do I see Bertram?
peppers." Yeah, you would see Bertram. Yeah, pretty
Then I
ladies,
want
pretty,
to-
stands out.
I basically want to twirl my body and shot put the book at his glass. To try to knock it out of his hand.
Okay. So you twirl your body, shot put the book at the glass. Okay, go ahead and make a, let's call that a fierce check, because I mean that's gonna be some. I mean, yeah, you're throwing something, kind of a strength check.
6
So,
plus
like,
2.
athleticism. What's that?
I was going to say,
6
what happens to Frederick Von Duke as he drinks the worm?
He drinks it. He
Okay.
takes it, takes the shot basically, and swallows it. Nothing immediately happens to anyone.
So I got an 8.
You got an 8. Okay, so the book slings across and hits the glass out of his hand.
I'm sorry, am I the only one who heard the word immediately?
Yep.
Okay.
Wait,
Nope. I
Alright.
heard it too, but
Okay, cool. All right. I saw Thundercat react, and I just couldn't see Vandal's reaction, so I was like,
after I do that,
it's a
I
shame
want
his
to run.
familiar's not there to help him.
I want to run over,
Go home.
and I'm gonna put my arms up and do the, so that he knows it's me, and then go to the book and like point at the book, like tell him to look at the book.
Okay. All right. He goes over and then make a. I'll roll this one. Yeah. He goes over. He looks at the book. And he starts thumbing through it. And
I make the like I take my arms. I'm like, really?
Ranger's wisdom. What's a typical Ranger's runabout intelligence?
Roll a d20. What'd you get?
9.
That's what it is.
Yeah, he has no clue what any of it means. He's just kind of looking through it, like, what is this?
So I do the thing where I point at the book and then I point at the glass, and I just
apologize,
keep
ED.
doing it back and forth.
It's at least a 13, because that's what it has to be. I forgot that there's spell.
But that's wisdom, though, right? It has to be, their wisdom has to be at least a 13, but their intelligence doesn't, right?
Correct.
Okay. All right. Yeah, so yeah, you're trying to convey this to him and he's just not quite understanding it, but you can see that he is like really trying to read it and understand. It just may take him a minute to kind of get it together.
Seeing him like fumble, I'll try to find Pretty Lady, and I would try to like show her the book because I know she's not as dumb.
Okay. Yes, you are able to find her. He still has the book in his hand, trying to get it. So how are you going about trying to get her attention to come over there?
Tugging at her dress and pointing at Bertram.
Pointing at Bertram. Okay. So she comes over to Bertram, and begins to just kind of check out what is going on there. And she takes the book.
Doesn't it?
And she picks it up and immediately recognizes the tadpole on it as the same tadpole, about 4 inches long, with 4 tentacles coming out. That was in the cups. And she starts kind of thumbing through it and seeing all of this, and says, well, they're perfectly safe though, right? At that point, you see the Dragonborn start walking by. Yes, they are perfectly safe. Don't worry about that. The Mages Guild has taken care of it.
I like stand in front of her and Bertram and like puff my chest at him.
I swing the glass at him, but not like. I know I'm not going to hit him. It's just more for like.
You swing the glass at him. By the way, at this point, you've managed, with all those like high rolls that you've got, and with everything kind of settling down, your stress is reset at this point. You're back down to 0.
I figured.
Your break
I
is
figured
over.
with me getting to Pretty Lady, I'd get my stress down.
Yes. So you just kind of shake the glass at him, right?
Yep.
Okay. As we have been very careful to go through each and every one of these before they were brought here, to make sure, absolutely certain, that there is no risk from consuming these. At this point, Wellington Weasel, you are at the house. Do you have any desire to go back?
No. Why would I? I'm home. There's food at home.
Okay.
He should be back soon. He's a people.
Okay. So we go back. And what are you guys doing at this point? You have seen most of the people in the room have consumed this liquid with the tadpole. Notably, the ones who have not consumed it are the king. He raised the toast, but he put the glass back down.
Everyone from the picture.
You do not see the gnome in the room at the moment. You see the human, the elf, and the dwarf have all consumed it. And you see the Dragonborn still has his glass in his hand.
So I'll look at the Dragonborn and I'll be like,
so he kind of looks at you strangely, not quite understanding what you're getting at, and he's kind of like on his way anyway, but you see him turn around and go to talk to some other people. As he's walking away, you folks have caused quite a disturbance here tonight. you should maybe think about putting a muzzle on that octopus of yours.
I puff my chest hearing that.
And he walks away.
I throw
And
the
then
glass
he
at him.
drinks. Okay. No, fierce check.
I rolled a 1.
1. Okay. All right.
Plus 1, 2.
You place 1. Yeah, you throw it, it gets a couple inches and just falls on the ground. Doesn't even
Fucking
break, just
dink
falls.
someone else.
You see him take the drink. Okay. At this point, boom. Fireworks start going off. Both of you roll let's say clever.
13.
13.
7.
Okay.
Fuck you, overachiever.
7 is just enough. You have heard fireworks before, and on your adventures, you have managed to deal with exploding noises. It does not scare you. You don't take any stress from that. Fireworks start going, but fireworks are super stressful for animals, folks. So like, be aware of that. 4th of July coming up. But so you hear the fireworks going off all around you. People are starting to ease back into the party. You get some very strange looks as people kind of are walking by, and people get back into mingling. You do notice that there's a line forming for the restroom, which there kind of wasn't before. Which, could just be, people are getting drinks in them and they're starting to
They're gonna go diarrhea shit a worm out. It's great.
What are you guys doing? Things
Gross.
are starting to settle down.
I'm probably going to like tug at dress and pants to like leave.
Yeah, no one's really paying much attention to that, and they're kind of just going about their business.
There's nothing much I can do, I don't think, anymore.
There is a whole nother floor that was never explored. But
there was?
There was, yes.
I don't see it on the map.
In the top right corner, there is a trapdoor that led down to the basement. So there's basically a door that led down to the basement.
I didn't know that was there though. So
at this point, based on time, I think we're gonna go ahead and just move along. So you guys are in the grand hall. Their guests are just enjoying themselves. The king has settled down and is going back and talking to his council members, occasionally checking in on some of the guests, but for the most part, just talking to council members. You see up on the podium is still the glass that the king had, has the tadpole in it, swimming. The lines are starting to get a little longer to the restroom. Almost like there's some people that have been in there for a little while, and the people who are in line for it, they're not looking so hot. They're starting to look a little queasy, a little nauseous. One person vomits on the floor in line. Some waiters come through, start to clean it up as quickly as possible. At this point, there's
As gross as this sounds, I want to go look at it and see if I see the worm in it.
you can go look at it. Okay, you do not see a worm in it.
And then I sit there and like see if anybody else starts throwing up.
Yes, at this point they do. You start to see several people begin to maybe not throwing up completely, but they start to a little bit of vomit in the mouth type situation. Their people are starting to get visibly ill. And at this point, most of the room is starting to look that way.
Except for the king.
Except for the king?
Pretty Lady, and Bertram.
Pretty Lady, Bertram. Yes. Yeah. Gesh takes a little bit longer, because he drank his drink a little bit later, but Gesh Valdez, the chancellor of the Mages Guild, does start to look a little ill as well.
If I see him do that, I bring the book over to him and I like slam it and I go.
Aid sees you bring it. I know good and well what these things are, but I assure you, we have taken every precaution. There has to be something else explaining this. The king starts to walk up to the podium. Ladies and gentlemen, it's very clear that we have a case of food poisoning on our hands. I apologize. I would like to sincerely apologize to everyone. We will be looking into this. There will be an investigation. At this point, I think it is time that we end the party and let everybody kind of just go home and take care of their well-being. And on that, you see somebody burst out of the bathroom. And you see where their mouth was has started to form into almost a bulb. Their mouths are almost like they're sewn shut and the skin is forming together and they're starting to form tentacles.
So at this point, I'm literally like with my arms, like looking at the dragon guy, throwing them so hard that they might dislocate out of my sockets.
At this moment, the people in line start screaming and the room erupts into chaos as 2, 3 more people start to flail around, screaming right before their lips just close shut and the tentacles start to... People are begin rolling around in agony as they start to transform.
I pick up the book and I waddle my ass over to Bertram and Pink Lady or Pretty Lady, and I'm like, let's go.
Pretty Lady at this point is very surprised by all of this. Oh my god, what the hell is happening right now? Bertram says we have to get out of here. And so he takes off running towards the front door. He gets there. The door is closed. It's locked.
Is Pretty Lady there?
Pretty Lady is also there.
Door magic opens. Bye-bye.
Door magic opens. Oh my god, what have you done? Okay, door magic opens. At that point, they run out. They go home. Or go towards the street.
We go home.
You all go home. and you
And
look
we
back
move away from here.
as you're leaving.
far, far away.
As you're leaving, a swarm of, at this point, creatures starts coming out. And in various different stages of the cerebral morphosis. And they begin to fan out amongst the city. And you see the people who are out there at this point. It's 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. People are at the taverns and having a good time, enjoying themselves. There are drunk people just in the street celebrating as the fireworks were going on. The fireworks have died down at this point. The only light is the torches in the street. And God damn it, this isn't going to be a one-shot. Or it is with 0 resolution.
That's a one shot.
Welcome to one shots.
Welcome to one shots. Okay.
The resolution is that we all survived and we
Moved
move on.
away.
We move away from town.
They fan out into the streets. You see people, especially the drunk people, you notice, are the first ones to just kind of stop in their tracks, stand, and wait until these monsters begin clawing at their faces to get to their brains. And yeah, you guys get back to the house. The party
Pack and we leave.
And
Set the house on first.
The high level ranger casts Tree Stride, or the sorceress, or one of the wizards uses their teleportation circle, and we're just bye-bye.
And you leave.
It won't take long to pack because everything is already just out and strewn about.
Oh,
You're
it'll take
welcome.
forever to pack. It's like there's no organization, anything now. You've just thrown it all everywhere.
Grab the important stuff and go.
You see a weasel that you've never seen before?
Yep, there's a Bertram
Carrying a
doesn't
book.
recognize you.
No Frederick Von Duke.
Like, what's this? It's that doesn't. He's not wearing an eye patch.
I'm used to it.
Yeah. So that's where we're at. Insane.
We did it.
Fire and chaos everywhere. There was a world where you could prevent any of that from happening.
I tried.
No, there wasn't. There wasn't a world.
There absolutely was. Okay, well, folks, that has been our presentation of a familiar problem.
That's our assholes.
I did great.
You did great. Great. We had some hot rolls. We had some interesting choices. Chaos reigns supreme.
I am not rolling D10s tomorrow. Ever.
I did not talk once as an octopus.
No, you didn't. You didn't. I
didn't need to. I had plenty of tentacles to do the talking.
Yeah, the tentacles did all the talking for you. Yeah, good luck everyone else. Not our problem anymore. So
that's most adventuring parties.
If we see this map of this town again, it will be in flames and ruin.
I'm a weasel. I don't care.
We really thought we were gonna settle down here until they all started deciding to drink fucking
illicit larva
eggs.
Yep.
Oh, we turned them off. They're fine to eat.
Treat. It was a
delicacy.
A delicacy. Yes.
Who'd they buy it from? Fucking Xanathar.
We may never know.
Well, I had the invoice.
You did have the invoice.
I just can't read it all.
Well, so the invoice was pretty nondescript. It was from some sort of East Indian trading company type
I was
business.
I was just hoping that I could wave that in front of Pretty Lady and she'd get the picture.
Yeah. They were pretty clueless about the whole thing, and with
we found that out.
You know, Gesh reassuring everyone that everything was fine. In this world, the Mages Guild did magically make all of those dormant at one point. There was some betrayal involved.
Undormant.
Yep, there was some betrayal involved there, and there were clues throughout the building for that. There was I will say there's a world where you could have prevented all of it. There was a world where you could have found out exactly who was behind all of it.
It was the king. It's okay. He didn't even drink it, so we got it. We figured it out.
The king also.
It was an Illithid.
There was a world where you could have found out that the king has been sober for 15 years.
Well, now the world's on fire.
We're animals. What else do you expect?
I'm serious,
us to
CD.
do?
That's a serious question. Did
What was
you
the question?
expect
Sorry.
this world to burn?
Did I expect this world to burn?
Yeah.
No.
There it
A
is.
shred of hope was there, but that is long gone. I
How
realized
long did it
about
take for you to
halfway
lose hope?
through.
Halfway?
that-
Okay.
Yeah, about halfway through. When we took that break, I was like, "Good God, there's no way we're resolving this tonight." For one, and
The whole town turned to Illithids. That's resolved.
or
That's the
something
beginning
like
and
that.
ending. Yeah.
There were some
Alright,
clues
how
in the
about-
basement. Had you gone through the sewers, it would have put you in the basement directly. There was also the entrance into the basement on the opposite side, which was not.
I was never gonna go through the sewers.
Nope.
Yeah,
I'm afraid of water.
that's true. True. Yeah. The sewers
been
would have
called
been
a
the
cat, a
path
dog,
of
and a rat.
least resistance, though. That would have
And
ended
that,
up
and
to
that
be
was my
the easiest
me not
one.
going.
Yeah. Actually, the chimney would have been the path of least resistance. You could have just gone straight through that. Maybe taking a stress point if you fail to roll, but
Not Santa Weasel.
Let's raid because I'm hot as fuck right now. I need to I need to go jump in the AC. Yeah, and I have to go to bed.
yeah, and I saw the time too, and
All right, we're gonna go to Stidge.
It's his birthday.
Nah, they dirty.
It's my birthday.
It's your birthday. You guys share birthdays.
Wait, it's your birthday? It's not your birthday, is it?
It is
It's
really
not
his
your
birthday. Yes.
You haven't gone to sleep.
He's 150 years
birthday-
old and he doesn't look a day over 36.
July 2nd.
Oh, it is your birthday now.
Yep.
Happy
Yeah,
birthday.
I said that. It's
Yeah.
my birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Thanks.
I understand when I say a lot of things, it's facetious and just pissing people off and trying to get aroused. That was actually serious. That was it's Thundercat's birthday and it's Tid's birthday.
I'm not 106 though.
Come join
Yeah,
us tonight
There it is.
for War of Garaxia at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I won't turn everybody into Illithids.
And we though, there it is.
I won't. Or will.
Bye guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Don't forget to
Love
subscribe so you don't have to sit through ads.
Thanks for the sub, Wing.
Yes, thank you. Thanks everybody who's been here.
Bye.
Hung out.
Bye, Taters.
Bye.
I'm turning Tater into one
Remember, fireworks are bad
immediately.
for animals.